Hello, everyone. Um, uh, I'm just looking at this website that gives us data from all over the world, and it's housed at the Johns Hopkins University at the Center for Systems Science and Engineering. And this is kind of a useful tool because it allows us to compare, the different death rates between places. And I find it quite odd because I live in Spain, so I wanted to take this calculation here and I want to say, okay, so I press here and it tells me the total confirmed for Spain is 20,410. And it says for that total confirmed number of cases of coronavirus, right, there are 1,043 deaths, right? This is pretty much 1 to 20, right, which really turns out to be about 5% mortality rate. If we do the calculation, uh, let me just get the application here. And, right. So if we say 1,043 divided by 20 for 10 times 100, we get 5.1%, right? So that's 5.1%. So we have 20,000 cases in Spain, and we have a total of 1,000 deaths in Spain. So we have a mortality rate of 5%, okay? We just calculated the percentage, right? Now, if we do the same thing for Germany, right? And we arrive here and we realize here that we have 19, which is pretty close to the same number of Spain, right? But we only have 67 deaths. So if we want to do that calculation, so we had 5.1 and we clear this, and now we say 67 divided by 19,848 times 100, that gives us a 0.33. So a 0.33. So if we want to know how many times, the difference in the mortality rate between Spain and Germany, right? What we're going to do is we're going to basically take 5.11 divided by 0.33, and it's going to give us 15.48, which means that there are 15 times higher death rate for the same amount of total confirmed cases in Spain than in Germany. That is a massive difference. I mean, that's 1,500% difference between death rate in Spain for the same and Germany. This seems a lot. I don't know if I've missed something, if I made a mistake. Probably I have. And we're all affected, locked into our houses. But I think I did the calculation pretty well. I mean, we see at a tremendous difference in death rate. And that doesn't seem to bode well for the statistics that they're giving us, and that are underlying these incredible measures that are being taken in terms of our civil liberties, etc. In other words, we're being told that there's this tremendous virus that has this tremendous death rate, or not death rate, a very serious or much more serious death rate than just the normal flu. Yet we find that the data that people are operating, or at least the data that we are being given, shows us an enormous discrepancy. Now, I don't think the Germans and Spaniards are different. I mean, maybe for, different hygiene or a series of different possible reasons, there could be maybe 2 times the amount. I mean, that means that, Spain would have 2 times the amount of death rate than, so that would be a lot already. But 15 times, that I find that very, very hard to believe. So we have questionable underlying data to make political decisions that are affecting all of us in a very, very severe way. And it's not only that, it's impacting the economy at all levels. So I'm sharing this sort of calculation to sort of let you know how we think and how I think. And I would like you all to consider many other things that we'll talk about in other videos. But for the time being, I just want to leave you with that, and think about us, and think that this type of thinking that I'm doing right now, and this kind of sort of very simple, logical evaluations that everyone can make, and we should all be making, and that can challenge the political decisions made by people that, as a friend of mine once said, politicians or lawyers and these types of people, they're the smart ones in the class that aren't really good at numbers. So anyhow, this is a numbers game, and this number game is being used to scare us and to basically manipulate us. I mean, we've basically lost our individual rights. So just wanted to keep track of that. And also, I'd like you to think about this website, because we approach the money problem in a very similar way. Logical. And the reason I want you to think about this is because at the MSTA, we ask a very important question about money and our relationship with money that should be answered by everyone. So there are a couple of the videos on my channel that I'm just starting now that you can see about that. But we're now preparing a document that can be used by anyone to basically transition from the financial system we have now to a stable financial system that doesn't take away our freedoms, but a stable financial system that gives us even more freedom. And that's what we need. We need freedom and autonomy to operate, to do our jobs, our respective jobs, in our different fields of expertise better, with greater autonomy, with greater decision making on our part, and with being less encumbered by the kinds of situations, the extreme situations we find ourselves now with the lockdown. Okay, so we'll pick up in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll be in touch soon. Let's get back to this website so you see it. Remember this, arcgis.com, right? Take a look, play with it, and try and figure out and get back to us. Okay, all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.